Okay, basically I'm printing this right now as we speak, and it's basically a 3D print, partial 3D print of an articulated dragon. I'm doing two parts of the dragon now as we speak. You can see here that there's no glue, right? No Elmer's glue. Not a sticky bed. This is not sticky at all, okay? And being articulated, every one of these parts that you see being printed is separate from each other. Each one is not being held to the bed by any glue, all right? It's basically good, proper tramming. And what that means is the very first layer got troweled down to the bed properly. Okay, that's how 3D printing works. You need the first layer to be properly troweled down to the bed so it's completely flat, corner to corner, side to side, front to back. So again, each one of these parts are being printed individually. They're not touching each other. If they were, they would fuse. So, as you can see, there's no warping, there's no curling, there's no Elmer's glue, but again, each one of these parts are separate, all right? And they're not touching the part next to it. So that's how articulated items are being printed, one section, one part at a time. And the fact is that they're just close together. And the only time they will touch is when it's removed from the bed. So basically, again, this is a non-heated bed. You can see right here, 0 is the set point. It is a heated bed in the first place. It can be heated, but I prefer not to heat the bed. All right, this is PLA, and each part of the print is separate from the part next to it. All right, so that's how it works. So with proper tramming, the heat of the block or the heat of the filament causes it to adhere to the bed naturally. Okay, so you don't need heat to hold the item to the bed because the filament, being hot, does it automatically. That's how 3D printing works. So again, no warping, no curling, no brim. All right, it doesn't need a brim. It's got the plastic extruder. That's how filament gets from here, through here, down the Bowden tube. This is the white Bowden tube. That's on purpose, not the blue one. There's a reason for that. This is the hot end. You don't need direct drive or any oddball crap around it here to get filament through here. Right? It's just coming from the Bowden tube through the hot end and onto the bed. That's its only job, is to heat the filament enough to stick to the bed. So there it is, and the springs are stock. These came with the printer 6.5 years ago, and it's still printing. All the parts that you see here came with the printer, all right, when it was new. So 6.5 years printing every day with no issue. All right, so there you go. 3D printing at its finest. 3D printing 101. This is how it's done right here. Right here. And this is proof. It's printing right now. All right. Oh, and E-steps? They're still at 93. The original factory set, 93. Firmware is original. This is the original firmware that came with the printer. So nothing's changed in the printer here itself. In the mechanics of the printer, it's still the same. All right, happy printing.